certainly the current market movement has been slow from what I've been looking at. Market hasn't been moving that much, and surprisingly, from what I could be gathering coming out from the market, there won't be a lot of things happening this week, except from the ECB. And UK unemployment remains the same, inflation on Canadian, UK, Eurozone, and BOC decision as well. So I've been expecting that this week there are tons of decisions coming out on the market, but certainly not on Friday, since Friday we do see that it's a Good Friday, so we could be seeing market movement a little bit slower, but BOC decisions as well as ECB decision should be a big thing happening on the market, guys. Alright, so wait a while, let us see what are the market offering us later on. All right. Okay, so let us get started. Teach me lah, bro. Saran. Okay, so let us get started for today, guys. Alright, so if you guys are here, you guys could let me know, and if you guys don't want to miss out on our analysis, don't forget to follow and subscribe. Okay, so let us get started. So on this daily market movement, we have actually been seeing that prices hasn't been moving much, as you guys could see. Prices has just been moving on this sideways range and hasn't changed much, honestly speaking, and that is certainly a good thing. And why I'm saying it's a good thing, because with price action slow down, this is certainly a good case where we could be seeing prices consolidating near this area. And if I'm zooming in out, so as you guys could look closer, prices has just been moving between the ranges at 32,000 towards 3,240 plus, which I think it's a bit hard to achieve, but overall the market movement is around there for now. And why I'm saying that, because from what I could be looking, that this week news won't be that much, so certainly the uncertainty coming out from the global political side could be really affecting the gold market rather than the economic data news, guys. So unless something new changes happening on the market, I'm not seeing any chances to see prices could be going up faster anymore. Instead, we could be seeing prices could be playing around this area for now, guys. Alright, so that's my first clue for this week. And certainly, maybe on the daily market action, especially if you guys are scalpers or if you guys are swing traders or day traders, I'm thinking that you guys could be suffering what I would be saying, that you guys couldn't be looking at any good chances than the ones that you guys are seeing over the last week. And that will be certainly the case, guys, because honestly speaking, if we try to zoom in, try to see what's happening on the short-term market movement, one of the very first clear things on the market is this, guys. Okay, so imagine what happened last week is we are seeing this straight going up, going faster, going higher, and those market movement is really nice where you guys could be experiencing that such a big swing movement. However, right now the case is totally different, where when we are entering the market session since Friday until today, so it's already been 3 trading days, and what you guys could see is a lot of things could change. But certainly, like I said, if prices are consolidating around this area, meaning you guys need to set your expectations and thinking that the market won't be moving that much as you guys would be thinking. So for instance, if you guys are thinking, oh, I'm expecting and believing that this week we could be seeing gold prices immediately break through all-time highs, break through record prices, I'm afraid that that will be a little bit harder, guys. And why is that the case? It's very simple, and it's because that we are currently going through what I would say a consolidations area at these high prices. So with this market movement, we are going to see prices will be moving on these ranges rather than immediately breaking higher or immediately breaking down lower. And before we could say prices could be breaking out higher or breaking down lower, we need a lot of confirmations coming out from the market, guys. Alright, so on the case that we are going to see prices could break out higher, we need to see at least 2 criteria happening on the market, guys. So first of all, I would say that we need to see price action to be playing around 3,240 plus. And why I'm saying that? Because in order for prices to break out even higher, we definitely need some good price actions, good entry setup before we could see prices break out record prices. And what will be happening if prices will be going down lower? So if we want to see prices starts to breaking down lower, we need to see prices play around 3,200. So the criteria, the setup will always be similar, guys. It won't be changing that much. And once it's around here, if we do see some valid pattern happening and prices unable to break out higher after breaking down to 3,200, then we can say, alright, we could be seeing a correction happening today. Price action will be weakened for today, but it's just for that day or today, guys. Alright, but for now, I'm not seeing anything on that both directions. So I'm not saying that prices on today's could be going higher or it could be going lower, breaking down 3,200 or breaking higher than 3,240, guys. And basically what that could mean is we are just seeing sideways for today, as simple as that. And there's nothing to force or nothing to be rushing in to make a bigger and faster decisions. Unless something came out, then we couldn't do much. Alright, okay, but I know definitely it's going on a sideways, but definitely there will be some market movement happening on the market. Maybe that's what you guys would be asking me next. I totally understand it, and definitely if we take a closer look on the market for tonight, it has been very clear that tonight's market movement hasn't been that well. Why I'm saying that? Because after yesterday's price action on the short-term basis starts to consolidate and unable to break down lower, proving that the market trend is still going higher, we started to see that prices has been able to rebound, going back higher towards 3,230 at its highest for tonight. And based on what we are seeing right now, entering the US market sessions in another 2 hours plus, we started to see prices are just moving between 3,220 towards 3,330. So for me personally, thinking that since there isn't any clear signs yet, I won't be saying that okay, we will be seeing prices going down. Short, no, I won't be telling you guys that because it will be misleading. And definitely, as the long-term market trend is still showing us the direction is still going higher, on long term, I'm still very much bullish. But certainly, I'm expecting price reaction should be a bit slower. That's what I'm saying, guys. And I definitely won't be giving you guys the dead end saying okay, we'll be going higher, we'll be going lower. No, but we will try to analyze what could be happening over the course of our live streaming sessions, and if there's any good signs, I'll be letting you guys know. Alright, so for that, let us view. There's definitely 2 possibilities happening here. Since prices right now is a bit slow, what you guys could do is I would be suggesting you guys could try to buy near the lows, sell near the highs. And definitely that won't be a huge market movement, guys. So set your expectations right based on what is happening on the market. And if you're doing sell, expect that the furthest it could be going is around 3,217. And if you guys are doing buy, you guys would be expecting that price action should be playing near the 3,230 plus. So it's very simple as that. So don't force any expectations since market movement hasn't been that much, guys. As simple as that. And certainly I hope you guys have been able to get some insights on the short term, and hope you guys could be utilizing those market movements. So basically, if prices is slowing down near the low, could start to show some good candlesticks of a rebound, you guys could definitely can utilize those and try to find a good entry point to do a buy. If prices starts to slow down around the high, you can try to do a sell. So that's the best thing to do for now, based on what has been happening on the market so far, guys. Alright, so that will be one of the things I will be trying to look out at on the market right now. Okay. Alright, so what could be happening next? I would say couldn't be moving much, guys, honestly speaking, because during these hours we could be seeing market could be slowing down, which is a very common theme. So we'll try to look out and find some good signs later on. For now, I'm expecting that prices could be moving on a slower rate, guys. Alright. Okay, Saranar, is that your name? Saran. Seems like very Indonesian or Malaysian's name. Alright, but no worries. Saran, time frame right now I'm using 15-minute time frame. So if I'm looking at a longer time frame, I will be looking at daily charts, guys. And if I'm looking at short time frame, I'll be looking at 15 minutes. So maybe if you guys haven't known me yet, let me introduce myself. I'm Steven. So I'm a trend following. So definitely I'm trying to take the longer approach on the market rather than short term. But I do understand that some of you guys do look at the market at a short-term basis. So what I will be doing is I will be giving you guys a little bit of updates, what's going on a longer time frame on the trend, and then what's going on a short term. So like just now what we have already been doing, I've already been covering what's going to happen on the long term. I'm saying that prices should be consolidating, no changes for now. As prices has been going up very fast, prices should be slowing down for now. And what's going to happen in the short term? As prices are still consolidating, there's a high chances to see prices also consolidate, and that's what also has been happening on the market. So through that, you guys could actually make some good decisions and set your expectations that tonight we won't be seeing a lot of market movement as prices has been slow. So certainly that will be the case, and hope you guys could also try to set up your expectations for today. Market movement won't be that much or huge, guys. Alright, so near the low on the short time frame, 15 minutes, I will always be using the same format, guys. Short term 15 minutes, long term 1 daily charts, guys. Alright, and based on this market movement, we could say that prices are slowing down around here. You can try to put a buy near the high, could put a sell, unless market action starts to move pretty fast and much. Otherwise I won't be saying okay, today will be very bullish, today will be very bearish. No, prices are still slow, and we'll say that as the truth, guys. Alright, because making decisions too early and hasn't shown us any good entry setup just would be ruining your chances on making good trades and lead to wrong decisions making as well, guys. Alright, so for now I'll be saying that price actions would be slower, and it's a common theme happening around this market session, guys. Alright, so for now what we'll be doing is we'll be covering through other trading assets analysis, and maybe if there's something good happening on the market, I will be letting you guys know that there is some good signs happening somewhere else. Okay, so for now, if you guys love what you guys have been hearing, you guys could give us a like, thumbs up, and don't forget to follow and subscribe so that you guys don't miss out on our analysis every day, where I'll be updating you guys in this kind of interactive moments, guys, with you. Alright, and certainly if you have questions about the market, or if you have questions about your trades, and if you guys wanted to ask me anything about trading, you guys are welcome to ask me on the comments or on the chats, guys. Alright, so I'll be taking a look if you guys are watching from here. Alright, so let me know on the comments and the chats if you have any questions on the market, guys. Alright, okay, so later on I'll be covering what will be happening on silver, but I'm expecting that prices should be remain around the same with what is happening on gold, because usually both market movement action is a bit similar, but we'll try to take a closer look as well. Yes, alright, so If you guys have any questions, for now I'll try to look what's going to happen, and then I'll be moving on to take a closer look on what's happening on the silver market with you guys. Alright. Okay. So what's happening now? Price is a bit slow. It's a common theme. Don't be surprised and don't force yourself, guys. Certainly that will be the case, as price action will be slower around these hours, guys. Okay. Alright, so next, since prices starts to consolidate, this could be maybe a good short-term market reaction to do a buy, TP around this area. That could be happening, guys. Alright, so pay attention, guys. And next, we'll be covering what's happening on the silver market next. Alright, so what's happening on the silver market long-term chart? I think it's very clear, like I've said to you guys, that silver market has been going through what I would say a very major dramatic changes. And why I'm saying that, because the market movement has been showing us that very clear sign. And why I'm saying that, because if you guys take a closer attention towards the silver market right now, where we are looking at it, prices has been dropping and breaking down from its original uptrend channel. As you guys could see, this is the uptrend channel that I'm talking to you guys about. And since breaking down lower than that, prices has been dropping by a total of 13%. And on the near future, we see that prices almost play along back and starts to play around the original uptrend channel. But what happens is we still see that prices is unable to play at that area, because there's still a strong resistance around this, and also the lower channel of the uptrend also plays as the resistance area for now, guys. So I'm expecting that prices should be slower for now on the long-term time frame. And since what's happening on gold is also similar to what's happening on silver, we could be expecting that prices should be slowing down around the resistance area here, guys. Because if you guys take a closer look on the market right now, and if I'm zooming in on the most recent actions, we have already seen prices has been jumping back higher. And what I would say is a very particular normal market reactions. And why is that the case? Because if you guys take a closer look on this daily time frame, prices has been dropping 13%, and we need to expect that prices would be recovering at least a half of it. That's the most conservative case. And it seems that prices has already been recovering half, and certainly prices has been going higher and faster. And that certainly gives us a little bit of a good reasons. So prices starts to slow down around the resistance area, as what's happening on the gold on this case right now. So on the longer time frame, I'm expecting prices also should be consolidating, testing whether it could be breaking out higher and entering back towards its original uptrend at around $32.40 above. If not, I'm expecting prices could play on the lower area of the huge sideways between $29.70 to $32, which I would say it's a very bad thing if it happens on silver. But certainly, if prices has been able to maintain high prices, play above $32, there's a very high chances to see prices to play back around $32.80 above and re-enter back its original uptrend channel, which has already been broken over the last week, guys. Okay, so that's the view on the long term. I'm expecting that prices should consolidate around here, testing whether it could be entering back towards its original uptrend channel. But what happens on the short-term time frame? So based on what we have seen yesterday, we are actually looking at there's a minor trend being formed here, and certainly prices is unable to stand those market changes. And yesterday there's actually some signs of weaknesses. However, like I said, we need to get the confirmations, and the confirmations is actually showing us prices is unable to break down lower, meaning that the breakdown is failing. And right now prices is still consolidating, similar what is happening on gold. Because if you guys right now take a closer look on what's happening on silver, it's quite similar with what is happening on gold. Because right now, if I'm drawing to you guys a trend, the trend market movement since yesterday till now, we are seeing that silver price action is similar, moving on this sideways range, unable to break out higher, strong resistance at the high side, and also the previous uptrend channel still plays as quite an important resistance area as well, guys. So that will be the case happening on the market, and as prices are unable to go higher, I'm expecting that prices should be playing around these ranges for now, between $32.10 to $32.40 at the time being. And definitely whatever happens on the gold market could be also reflecting what could be happening on silver. So definitely, if you guys are a bit late on gold and silver hasn't moved, you guys could be taking your actions, even though sometimes the action couldn't be that similar, but at least you guys could get some reprieve, and maybe you guys could be catching up on the market lagging movement on both market sides. Yes, alright. Alright, so let us see. Prices is a bit slow, and I'm expecting the same thing could be also happening on the silver market. So let us try to see. Okay, so prices has already been slowing down. That's certainly the case, and actually gives you guys a very good entry point near the low. Prices has always been rebounding after hitting the lows here, guys, so certainly that is a good case happening on the gold market movement, even though the market movement is a bit tight, but certainly the price action has been well. Alright, so good chances could be happening next. Pay attention, guys. So if you guys have any other questions about the market, that what we have already been discussing, and if you guys still don't understand, or if you guys do have any clear questions or confused, you can let me know on the comments and the chats, guys. I'm reading on it. And certainly based on what we've already been talking about, we are saying that price reaction is a bit slow for today, but certainly there's good chances to see prices to go back even higher and higher on the gold market if there's any new market situations or any big momentum happening on the market, guys. Okay. Okay, so prices are a bit slowing down, showing signs of weaknesses appearing on the market, but certainly, like I said, the trend is still showing that price ranges won't be moving further away than this box, guys. Okay, so until the US market session comes, I'm expecting price reaction will be a bit slow. But don't worry, guys, we'll be taking a look at also the other markets and see what really impacts the gold and silver market movement, and definitely I'll be talking about what could be happening next on the US dollar index, guys, because what's happening on the US dollar index is highly impacting what could be happening on gold and silver. And let us take a closer look on it in a few moments, guys. Alright, so for now, we'll try to see what could be happening on the market right now. So prices start to slow down. If prices keeps down going lower than this mark, we could be actually seeing that prices could be going down lower, hitting back this area, guys. So let us watch and see where it brings us next. If there's any clear confirmations happening in the market, we'll try to make the best use out of this market movement, guys. Alright. Okay, so prices are still showing the same ranges it has been moving. Not much of a change happening right now as we are speaking. I'm expecting prices should be slowing down around here, give us a good consolidation around the lower area on this shorter time frame, and we could see prices play back around 3225 to 28, guys. Alright. So let us watch and see what could be happening on the market, guys. Alright. Okay, so since it has happened, prices couldn't be going down lower, and we could see prices starts to go back higher, guys. Alright. Okay, so it's as simple as that. As price reaction hasn't been well, we are trying to see prices will be just moving in this range for now, guys. And so far it has been quite in line. Prices is just moving in these ranges for now, guys. Alright. Okay. Alright, so let us take a closer look what is happening on the gold. I mean, what's happening on the US dollar index that could impacting the gold and silver market movement right now, guys. Alright, so let's take a look and see what's going on. Okay, so right now we are looking at what is happening on the US dollar index, and this market has actually shown us a very critical market movement, guys. And from what we are seeing right now, the US dollar index has been weakened, and we are seeing good signs that prices should be continue going down lower. Consolidation is also fading now, and I definitely would be expecting that price action on the long run could be very bearish on the US dollar index, unless any setups that could show any signs of reversal could be changing my view. For now, long-term market movement bearish, guys. And on the short term, as price reaction has started to slow down around $99.36, I would say try to pay a close attention if you guys are trading on the US dollar index, because price actions around here is a bit slow, and there are good chances to see prices to maintain its prices around the support area, unable to go lower, as prices has already been doing so for most of the times. And I'm expecting that prices could start reverse, but I think it's still a long way to go. But certainly price action of the US dollar index has been moving on this range for the last 2 to 3 days, and expecting that near the low could be going higher, near the high could be going lower. So a swing a swing low and a swing high happening on the market. Could be the case happening here right now. So maybe you guys could pay attention towards those and try to catch up any momentum that could be happening on this market sessions, guys. All right. So based on the one that we are looking at, every time they are trying to push down below $99.40, it has been failing to do so, and prices just starts to go back higher. And whenever they are touching the resistance at around $99.60, $99.70, prices should start falling down. And it has been repeating its movement for quite some time, and definitely this could be a little bit of a strange market movement could be happening as well. So I would say be careful, and there are good chances to see price action could be moving in these ranges for quite some time, guys. All right. Okay, so with what is happening on this US dollar index, this is actually could be the sign where we are looking at the possibility that price action on gold could a little bit under pressure, and we are seeing that price has been start to go stronger on the US dollar index on the short term. On the last 15 minutes only, we could actually try to check out what is happening on the gold. So tonight it seems that the gold market movement based on the correlation of short term didn't work, so it really need to see on the technical side to decide what are the implications. But on the long run, when we are seeing the US dollar index weaken, we are seeing gold could be rising higher, and it has already been happening a lot of times. Yes, so that correlation couldn't be ignored. Short term, a lot of things could be happening, a lot of variables, a lot of news or momentum that could be coming around, so it would be a little bit tricky to do so. All right, so for now this is still a very good sign. We are seeing that prices could remain and going higher and higher from now with no signs of slowing down. So as you guys could see, prices could still be moving very well as well. Okay, so for now I'm expecting price reaction should be a bit slower. So if you guys have any questions about the market, you guys could let me know. If not, we'll try to look what is happening on the other currency pair, as we have already been discussing what is happening on the US dollar index. That could also be impacting what could be moving the markets on the other side of the scale. So for instance, we could be actually looking at try to see what could be happening on the Australian dollar, NZD, Japanese yen, Swiss franc, and pound sterling, as well as the euro currency. So we'll be taking a closer look against the US dollar and see what currency is actually moving for today and what could be moving next on the market. Alright, so we'll be taking a closer look on those assets as well together with you guys. So we'll be covering most of the assets around the trading market and try to see whether what good market could be happening next, guys. Alright. Okay, so in a moment we'll be trying to take a look what could be happening next on the other US dollar and against other forex pairs, guys. Okay, so for now we'll see everything has been going in line with what we have already been viewing, price moving between these ranges at the time being. Okay, so let us try to see what's happening on the other currency pairs through the currency strength charts, guys. So this is it's a very easy tools that you guys could look and see what the market is moving. So I'll be letting you guys take a closer look and let you guys understand on your own what is actually happening on this market and what you guys could be doing out of this market movement alone. So I'll let you guys to take a look at it for a while, and if you guys do have any thoughts about the market, you guys could let me know, and let's see what could be happening next on the market, guys. Alright, for now I think it's a very clear sign that the market showing a great strength happening on the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar for tonight from the Asian sessions until today. And second of all, we are seeing that the US dollar is weakening together alongside with the Japanese yen, Swiss franc, Canadian dollar, and the euro. So today we are seeing that Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar is moving very well and showing that today they are the leading currency pair for tonight, guys. Okay, so I'm expecting with this kind of market movement, we are going to see that price reaction on this market movement could be moving much better compared to the rest of the pack for tonight. And definitely with this kind of clear market direction, we could actually be looking at some good signs that could be happening on the strongest against the weakest pair. So if you guys are trying to pair, let's say Euro AUD, Euro NZD, I believe that you guys could be making a wonderful short decisions. As you guys could see, that price reaction has been particularly well on the Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar, and so do the same thing happening on the AUD USD, NZD USD. Do a buy. I believe that could be a very good case for tonight as well, guys. Alright, so pay close attention and let me illustrate for you guys what could be happening on that market as well. Okay, so let us try to move on the AUD USD, and we are trying to see what's happening on the short term. So what's happening on the short term is prices has been able to consolidate, building up a good consolidation space here, and prices still remains going higher on AUD USD right now from this side. So if you guys are curious what trading assets I'm looking at, you guys could actually look here that this is my trading assets on the right hand side of my screen. Yes, so every time I switch to another new assets, you guys could actually be looking on what trading pairs I'm looking at. So in this case, NZD USD is the best moving performance for tonight, guys. As you guys could see, NZD has been moving and almost breaking out higher grounds compared to yesterday's high. So this is actually one of the good cases that could be happening next on the market, and you guys could actually be using this market movement and use it on your own trades, as the market movement has been very clear. We are seeing a very good sign that is happening on the market, and prices are poised to even break out going higher and higher, guys. Alright, so this is a good chance. Make sure that you guys don't miss out on this currency pair. And like I said, Euro AUD could also be moving lower as predicted, as we are seeing that tonight that the euro has been quite weakened as well. So Euro AUD, Euro NZD could also be dropping down lower, and it has already been breaking down new lows for tonight, just for tonight. So this is a good chances to make some good trades, guys. Alright, so even on a long-term basis, we could see prices has been quite weakened for the euro against the NZD, and this is certainly a very good case. And on the long-term basis, we've already been telling you guys that 1.85 is a very good buying point, and right now prices has already been going higher and higher. So that means that the trend is going on. It has been moving alongside with what we have already been looking at, and certainly that is a very good sign happening on the market as well. Alright, so Let us try to see what else is moving better other than the AUD USD and NZD USD market. All right. Okay, so for most of the currency pair against the US dollar, it has just been a normal market reaction, continuing what is happening on the market for quite some time. So if you guys see right now, we are trying to look at US dollar, Canadian dollar. It seems that prices has already been going down quite much, and prices starts to consolidate, giving us a little bit of slow market movement. But the trend is very clear. We are seeing that prices remain to go weaker on the longer time frame, shorter time frame. It's a normal rebound that has been happening. So it is a very normal thing happening on the market right now, and not a surprising thing that we are looking at the market for now. Alright, so on the currency pair for tonight, it's very clear: NZD USD, AUD USD. For the rest of the market currency pair, I'll be avoiding it for now, guys. Alright, so AUD USD and NZD USD. Alright, Mohammadi. What trading assets? So we have already been looking at gold, silver, and right now we are trying to look at what currency pair is doing the best. And actually you can see it on the right hand side of my screen. So every time I'm switching to a new trading assets, you could actually look at what I'm looking at. So right now I'm looking at NZD USD, and AUD USD is moving quite well as well. So you guys could choose based on both market movements which are moving the best, guys. And definitely we've already been giving you guys what's happening and what could be the implications to the market. So I'm afraid you have been missing some of our analysis, but don't worry, Mohammadi, you can follow us, subscribe, so you guys don't miss out on our next market analysis. We have already been covering a lot of topics, and we have already covered gold, silver, and US dollar, and also almost every single trading pair on the Forex side, guys. Alright, so if you guys wanted to hear from our analysis, long term, short term, you guys are welcome to follow, subscribe, give us your likes, thumbs up, and share these live streaming sessions with your friends, guys, because I believe sharing is caring, and I've already been doing so, and maybe it's your time to share our live streaming sessions with your friends so that you guys could be getting some insightful material coming out from the market together with us, guys. Alright, so let us see what could be happening next on the gold market. Alright. Okay, so price action starts to go higher. and this could be the good chance to see price action to start going back higher after moving on the lower side of the market, as you guys could see. So we are getting some good confirmations coming out from the gold market, good buy area around the low, good sell area around the high, and I hope you guys have been making some good choice in the market. Okay, so price actions right now is a bit slow, but certainly the signs are there. You could be actually seeing prices to start going higher and higher, so let us wait and see where are the next market actions happening, guys. Alright, so if prices are unable to sustain the low around here, you can try to wait around here to do your buy, guys. But if that's not happening, it could be breaking down lower, showing us some good signs that prices could be even going back and touching 3210. So we are waiting, trying to see what could be happening next, getting the confirmations that we need on the market as well. So let us wait and see, guys. Certainly there could be some interesting opportunity that could be happening next on the market, so I hope that you guys don't miss out on it as well. Okay, so if you guys love what you guys have been hearing, and definitely if you guys wanted to get even more insights about other trading assets, you guys are welcome to check out my profile. And on my profile, you guys could actually be joining our community channel, where you guys could be discussing what's happening on the market and what are you worried about on the trades, and you guys could be also communicating with us and also other traders, guys. Alright, so if you guys wanted to get analysis, you guys wanted to get community with us, you guys could actually check out my profile and join our community channel and be active on discussions, because I'm there and you guys could also be communicating with other traders as well, guys. Alright, so prices is a bit slow for now. It's a normal thing happening on the market. Okay, so prices are still consolidating around there. Good chances to see prices to go back even higher. that prices is still a bit slow, and I don't know, where are you guys? Are you guys there? If you guys have any questions, you guys could let me know, because we are trying to see what are the market reactions that could be happening and what we could be doing out of this market movement. Right, so it's been very clear, prices are unable to grow lower, and we are going to get a confirmation soon. This could be the low support area, and prices could be going higher next on the market, guys. So pay attention, guys. Good chances to see price action starts to move pretty soon. Alright, so pay attention, guys. Good things could be happening soon. Prices consolidate, go buy. Prices break down, do sell. It's very simple. We are waiting for confirmations, and it's going to take some time, guys. Alright. Okay, so meanwhile, we are waiting for the market. Let us try to check out the other commodities pairs, because I will be analyzing almost every single trading pair, and we have already been discussing what's happening on gold, silver, forex pair, and right now I think we haven't been touching on the one commodity pairs that a lot of people are usually trading as well. It seems that oil could be an interesting choice, and let us try to discuss and analyze it together with you guys. Alright. So right now, what's happening on the oil market? So based on what we have already been seeing, long-term market movement is going down. It's a very certain case. And what has been happening on a few days is we are seeing that prices are consolidating between $57 towards $63 after such a huge decline. It's a pretty normal market circumstances. And through that, we are actually seeing that prices is unable to break out higher than $63. So that's why we have already been very confident to say that price action should be slowing down every time it's closing towards the high. Near the low, could be doing a very good buy. But honestly speaking, since the market action hasn't been moving much and the tendency is going to go down weaker, I won't be rushing into making decisions, especially during these hours, as price action should be a bit slower, and there could be a lot of things happening next on the oil market. So definitely I'll be laying low for now, try to see and what are the market reactions that could be happening next, and then we'll try to make some good actions out of the market. For now, I'm expecting that price action should be moving on sideways. If you guys are trying to play on the short term, you guys could try to do a buy, put your stop losses below the low, try to aim around the higher side at around $61 towards $61.30. But other than that, I'm still not getting a great confirmations for the long run, as prices are moving very much slow and not giving us any clear signs coming out from the market. So for now, the best choice, short-term trades. It's a very good risk-reward area around here to do a buy. Certainly the market movement is showing some good signs on the higher side as well. Right, so prices has been dropping. This could be a very good sign to see prices start to go back higher on the market, guys. Alright, so try to pay closer attention to those signs. Could be some good choices happening next on this market. On the oil market, after dropping pretty much, we could be seeing some good signs happening on here and act as a good consolidations on the short-term market. So for today, I'm expecting prices should also be not moving that much, sideways at best, and certainly there's a good tendency to make some good short-term trades around here. But me personally, I will be waiting for further confirmations of the market, as I'm looking at the longer time frame trend, and certainly oil hasn't been able to give me any clear signs on the long-term market for now, as prices still consolidates around that sideways area, guys. Alright. So if you guys love what you guys have been hearing based on what could be happening on the long term, where oil market is consolidating but the tendency is still going to go lower, and what could be happening on the oil market on the short term, you guys could give us your likes, thumbs up, follow, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family so that they could be helped on their trading side, where I believe that sharing is caring. And certainly I hope that this analysis also helps you guys on your decision making on your trades based on what we have already been sharing over the last 1 hour plus, guys. Alright, so if you guys have any questions about the market, you guys could let me know and I'll be happily answering your questions. If you guys don't have any, it's good. It means you guys are doing well on your own, so we'll try to see. But certainly the case from what I'm looking at the market for now, there's a high tendency to see price to go down a bit slower on the oil market. And definitely in terms of risk reward, it's a very good buy setup, but long-term trades, I'm not thinking this is a good time to do any trades for now, guys. All right, so short term, a buy could be a good thing, but for me it's a bit risky, guys. All right, so be careful, guys. I'm still thinking to see the tendency is to go lower, so I'll be trying to wait for a good setup to do a sell for my side. But just now, good signs for a short-term buy signal. Okay, so let us go back to the gold market, see any changes happening, and let us see. Okay, so price action hasn't been moving much on this short term, and prices is just consolidating around the lows, but the tendency is we are trying to see prices to go higher. So definitely watch out, be careful, guys. There are good things that could be happening soon in the market. So let us see. Okay, so prices starts to rebound. This is a good chance to try see if it's able to go higher on the short term. Could be a very good consolidation area. But since we have already been talking for some times, price action hasn't been moving much, honestly speaking. So I think we'll try to wait and see how the market movement pans out later on. Okay, so price starts to move much better. Okay, so price action is still a bit slow, as you guys could see. Definitely we need a lot of patience to see how the market movement will be moving next, guys. Alright. Price is still a bit slow. Need a lot of patience, guys. Otherwise, we could be seeing price action could be much slower. We'll see, guys. Market movement definitely is a bit slow for tonight, and rushing on making further decisions could be deteriorating your trades as well. So maybe the best thing to do right now is try to wait out, see how the market movement will be moving next on the market as well. Okay, so price starts to slow down. Good signs coming ahead on the market, and definitely with the slow market movement, we need to wait a bit longer as expected, guys, as we are not seeing a lot of market changes happening on silver. As you guys could see, silver market movement is also a bit slow. Not a lot of significant changes, so to say, since we started to see the market. And let us see also on the other assets what's moving. Oil, honestly speaking, guys, it hasn't moved much as well. So if you guys are here, if you guys have any questions about the market, let me know in the comments, guys. Alright, so I'll be happily answering your questions while we are waiting for any clear market movements, guys. Alright, and let us see. NZD USD maybe start move. No, it's not moving as well. AUD USD hasn't moved as well, I believe. So most of the trading assets starts to slow down, guys, honestly speaking. Maybe one of the things we need to try to take a look at also the other markets where movement will be a little bit mixed. So like you can see, Euro is also weakening together alongside with USD. Euro USD could be one of the good choices, short-term trades to do a short, even though the tendency on the long-term time frame still going higher, but today some good signs of a short on the Euro USD market, guys. What else? Prices is a bit slow, guys. I also honestly see that. GBP USD could also be one of the good choices to do a short. So a lot of good things is happening on the currency side, guys. Alright, so still got some chances on the market. Could be used as a good trades as well. I believe that would be the case. So don't miss out on some good opportunities, guys. Alright. Okay, so price reaction is a bit slow on most of the trading markets. Be prepared. USD starts to gain back some of its strength, as you guys could also see on your own. Some short-term trading, but definitely I won't be expecting it to be sustained. So overall, price action has been a bit weak, guys. Okay, short-term trading decisions, maybe you guys could try to check out GBP USD. And price action starts to move, could be going down lower, guys. Okay. But other than that, I'm not actually looking at some good signs happening on the market for now. Price reaction is a bit slow. Hasn't shown us any clear signs yet. Okay, so patience are required, guys. Be patient, and could be some good chances happening, but not for now. So if you guys do have any questions about the market and you guys are interested, you guys could let me know in the comments and I'll try to help you with your trading concerns, guys. Alright, for now I think I'll be trying to wait out and maybe we can try to see what could be happening next on the US stock indices, because in another 1 to 2 hours we could be seeing that the US market sessions will be open and there could be some good chances happening next on the market. So I'll try to look from that aspect and let us see what could be happening next on the market with you guys. Alright, for now price changes hasn't been much. There's a lot of uncertainty that could be happening next, guys. Alright, so we'll see how it works, how it moves. Certainly not a lot of good signs are happening right now. Be patient, guys, because during these hours a lot of things could happen. Okay, so price action is still a bit slow. Certainly this is a good range of trading. Short term wise, a lot of things are still happening. We'll see, guys, we'll see. Yes, Camilo, we are looking at gold for now. Price action hasn't been moving much, and certainly has been quite a tough market. Not much of a movement, could be indicating that market could be moving a lot later on, and definitely right now our timing sessions is a bit slower, and that has always been the case, and definitely a lot of patience are required around these hours. So definitely we'll try to wait and see. So I think there's a good case to do a buy near the low, as a lot of things has been happening and price action has been quite good, but we need further confirmations, guys. But certainly could be a very good buying area happening soon on the market, so I'll be waiting and see. And in a moment I'll be trying to take a look what could be happening on the next market movement happening on the US stock indices with you guys. Alright, so stay tuned. I'll be trying to take a closer look on those markets with you guys in a moment. So if you guys have any questions about the market, you can let me know in the comments and I'll try to take a look with you guys. But if you guys don't have any questions, in a moment I'll be trying to take a closer look what could be happening next on the US stock indices with you guys together. So if you guys have missed out on our analysis, you guys are welcome to join my community channel where I'll be discussing a lot of things there, and you can have a discussions with me and also other traders. So you guys could check out my profile if you guys wanted to get analysis, and if you guys are late on my live streaming sessions, you can follow, subscribe, and definitely you guys will be informed. And if you guys love what you guys have been seeing so far, you guys could be giving me your likes and thumbs up and share this video with your friends and family, because I believe this kind of live trading analysis could be helpful for your acquaintances. I believe that will be the case, guys. Alright, so if you guys love what you guys have been hearing, you can let me know on the comments, guys. Alright, okay, so prices almost comes to a drop. This could be a good chances. We are seeing the confirmations that we need. Prices could be dropping. If prices starts to drop and unable to go back higher, there's a good chances to see prices could be dropping towards 3210. But if prices give us a false breakdown and prices starts to go higher, that could be the good chance where we are seeing prices could be giving us a very good support area and a good buying area right now. So we'll be taking a closer look. For now, try to see and pan out what will be the next market movement happening next, as there are some interesting movement happening now. So we'll try to wait out and see and delay our analysis on the US stock indices analysis market movement, because good things could be happening soon, guys, on the gold. And let us check what is happening on the silver side. Maybe some good things are happening. No, so silver market movement definitely is a bit slower. And let us see. Certainly I'm still very much bullish on the gold market for most of the times, and let us wait and see it out what could be happening next, guys. Alright, so I've already told you guys what could be happening, and if you guys wanted to get the conclusion of this market movement, you guys could follow, subscribe, give us your likes, thumbs up, and share this live streaming sessions with your friends, guys, because sharing is caring. And certainly today's market movement has been quite slow. Definitely a lot of you guys should be confused. For me personally, it's more for waiting game and try to see where the market movement will be heading next, guys. Alright, so for now I'll be staying put, see what it will be bringing us next, guys. Alright, so good things. Prices starts to consolidate around the low, could be offering you guys a very good buy area around the low. We'll see how it works, guys. And I've said this is a good support area, so if you guys wanted to try to minimize your risk, this could be a very good buying area. Put your stop losses below the low, guys. Alright, so buy area around here. Don't forget guys, good chances are appearing soon. We'll see. Personally, I'll be waiting for a rebound, maybe back around here, moving to another new candlestick. We could actually be seeing some good signs happening, guys. Alright, let us watch and see what could be happening next, guys. Alright, okay, not much of a change. I'm gonna expect that some market movement could be happening next, guys. That's been mostly the case, and usually, as you guys could see, over the last 3 to 4 hours, prices every time hits the low, rebound. Every time hits the low, rebound. And this could also be the case happening soon, guys. Alright. Okay, so prices, it starts to give us some good directions. Don't miss out, guys. Good chances coming up next. Okay, so it seems that price action isn't that much. I think I'll be just trying to take a look what could be happening on the other markets, guys. Alright, so US 100, here we go, guys. Alright. Okay, so what's happening on the US 100? So as you guys could see, based on the long-term market, my view hasn't changed much, guys. Okay, so personally seeing that based on what the market movement is offering us, US stock indices has been on a very tricky positions right now, as I could say, guys, because for most of the time the US stock indices hasn't been moving much, and we already been seeing prices has been consolidating, unable to break out higher than 19,230, and that could be a very bad sign. And if that could be happening again and again over again, that could actually form as a very strong resistance and giving that chances of going higher a very slim chances. So right now, as you guys could see, prices could be slowing down back towards 18,000 plus, and we are also moving on those consolidations area for quite some times. So definitely good news could be really impacting what could be happening next, and there isn't a lot of good things happening on the day time frame, as we are going to see consolidations between 18,000 towards 19,000, and with such a huge consolidations area, a lot of things could happen, guys. So that's why I personally think that long term I'm expecting sideways. Short term, oh my god, there could be some good opportunities happening here, guys, because most of the time after hitting the lows we start to see prices to go back higher. So every time hits the low, go back higher, hits the low, go back higher. And it seems that the consolidation area has been working pretty well, hasn't moved that much on the short term over the last few days. So certainly this could be one of the good choices to look at on the short term basis, as every time hits the high, put a sell, hits the low to a buy, and then prices has been doing so for most of the time. So I would say right now we are near the low, could be a very good buying point as well, guys. Okay, so every time we are starting to see US market sessions open soon, later the volatility will be very high, could be giving you guys a little bit much better chances of good entry points ahead. Alright, so watch out, could be some good actions happening soon. Alright, so buy area has already been completed, prices have started to go higher, good chances happening next, guys. So this is a good chances as well. Okay. Short-term market movement has already achieved, guys. As you guys could look out, prices has the low. Short-term towards 30 to 40 pips has already been achieved, guys. Alright, so definitely today we have already been profiting 40 pips, guys. Alright, so if you guys have been watching carefully, we've already been making some good trades here and there, and I hope you guys have don't miss out the chances, because the low support area has still exists and prices have been doing very well, not giving us any false breakdown, and we are started to see good chances also could be happening on the silver market. So make sure that you guys don't miss your chances. Good things could be happening next, guys. Alright, our market movement has the tendency to go lower, and obviously has already breaking down lower as well. So certainly these are the good chances that are appearing in the market, and I hope you guys have been making some good trading movement based on this most recent market actions, guys. Alright, okay, so the low has been achieved and good chances to see price actions to go higher. So right now we are already entering the end of our live streaming sessions. I hope you guys have been enjoying. Certainly today market movement has been quite slow, but certainly good chances has already happened, and we have already made around 40 pips coming out from today's market movement. I hope you guys have already been getting the analysis, getting the insight what could be happening next, especially when the US market opens next. And if you guys wanted to join my VIP class, you guys could be getting access by checking out my profile. Click on the link and get more information there if you guys wanted to get more analysis and insights what could be happening next on the market. So I hope to see you guys there. If not, I'll be seeing you guys next on tomorrow's live streaming sessions. See you guys. Bye.